I'd like to call the Flint Board of Education Special Board meeting to order at 5:44 p.m. Board members, as I call your name, please reply present for the public record. Vice President Wright.
Present.
Secretary Ramsdell.
Present.
Treasurer Green.
Present.
Trustee McIntosh.
Present.
Trustee Perry.
Present.
Trustee Strozier.
Hey, Danielle. Oops.
Absent.
I'm sorry.
At this
But
time, the board will hear
McIntosh
any
said
comments
she
from
was
the
here,
public.
but she can't speak.
Yep,
Yep.
I heard her.
Yeah, Carol says she's here.
Yep, I heard her.
Okay.
At this time, the board will hear any comments from the public. Members of the public are reminded that the Board of Education, by its bylaw 1370, is not under obligation to answer questions, make statements, or commitments in response to issues raised by the public. In general, such issues will be referred to superintendent for investigation, study, or recommendation. Any public members wishing to address the board may raise their hand in the chat section to alert Stephen that you want to speak. Stephen will state your name prior to unmuting you and your microphone. You will have 3 minutes to address the board. Please remember to restate your name and state your address for the public record before beginning speaking. Stephen, is there any comments?
Good evening. There are currently no comments at this time.
Thank you, Stephen. At this time, I seek a motion and a second to go into closed session.
So moved. And
It has been properly moved and seconded. When I call upon your name, please say yes or no to go into closed session. Vice President Wright.
yes.
Secretary Ramsdell.
Yes. Yes.
Secretary Ramsdell. Treasurer Green.
Yes.
Trustee McIntosh.
Yes.
Trustee Perry.
Yes.
And then Trustee Strozier is absent, and it's a yes for me. The motion passes 6-0. Board members who are now in closed session, you must close GoToWebinar and go into the private Zoom meeting invite sent to you. I'll see you in a minute.
I would like to call the special board meeting back to order. I'll conduct a roll call to ensure everyone is present. Board members, as I call your name, please say present for the record. Vice President Wright. Secretary Ramsdell. Treasurer Green. Danielle. Oh, I think we just lost our quorum. Trustee McIntosh. Trustee Perry.
Here. Present.
I was getting worried that nobody could hear me. And then I'm present, but there's only 2 of us. So,
Okay. Sorry.
oh, you're back? Okay, perfect. So there's 3. Vice President Wright, can you hear me?
Ms. Wright, give us a wave if you can at least hear us.
Wait a minute. She's calling me. Wait a minute. Wait a
Oh.
minute. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I want to stay on
Do it by Miss Wright now.
the computer. I forgot about this. I didn't go back to the other one so I can make sure I vote.
Okay, so I'll just keep you on the phone.
Right, yeah, okay.
All right.
Can you see my face though, right?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
I'm gonna have her on the phone. Okay, is that okay?
That's perfect. So that means we have at least 4. Did Secretary Ramsdell join? Trustee McIntosh. Okay. So as of right now, they're absent with the assumption that they're going to join shortly. At this time, board members and Superintendent Stewart may discuss the evaluation process and share any relevant information that Ms. Stewart is necessary to share with the public. Ultimately, you'll need to receive consensus from the board to move a finalized version of the evaluation tool to final. It has been, okay, perfect. So, Mrs. Superintendent Stewart, is there anything that you'd like to discuss about the mid-year evaluation process?
No, sir.
Vice President Wright, since the superintendent evaluation falls in the vice president, is there anything you would like to discuss about the process?
No, everything's fine, sir.
Okay, and then we do discuss the rating, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so out of the options of ineffective, minimally effective, effective, and highly effective, for the 6 months or so that Superintendent Stewart has been in position, on the items that we rated her on, we rated her for her mid-year evaluation as highly effective. And I need a motion and a second to move that to the cow on December 9th.
Just a minute before you say anything. Carol says she's, wait a minute. Carol, wait a minute. She's in, but she's muted. Is Monica available?
Is she
call me.
in as
don't
a
have to
phone
call me.
call?
Okay, let me text her. Don't do anything.
Okay.
She said you didn't respond. But then she said, okay. She said she's calling you now, Mo.
Miss Perry, you are quite the shepherd. Anytime one of our flock gets lost on these meetings, they seem to find you and you bring them back in.
They call and I just,
So I'll wait for her to be able to come back in.
While we're waiting, Miss Wright, I'd like to try something. Under the audio,
yeah, Steven's
Section.
talking to you.
What did you say, Stephen?
sorry, under the, if you click down on the audio tab of GoToWebinar, there will be 3 little dots there. 3, yep.
On it, nothing happens.
Okay, try clicking the no audio button and then click back to computer audio. See if that resets it.
Okay.
Betty just texted me. She's also muted. Stephen, can you unmute her?
Oh, you can, yeah. You have to find that.
Now my audio tab disappeared. Ugh.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Loud and
Yes,
clear.
Betty, we hear you.
Good, thank you.
Diana, your face disappeared.
I know. I'm trying to figure out where my audio tab went. I don't.
Just keep talking. Just use my phone. That's okay.
Okay. Well, this is a new computer, so I don't know.
All right. Is there any discussion from board members about the evaluation?
Did we get the motion in second?
Not yet. I was going to say, if there's no discussion, because now that everybody can hear, I want to give them a chance to say anything if they want to say anything. But seeing no
Gotcha.
discussion, is there a motion? Oh, I'm sorry. I do need a motion before our discussion, right? So can I get a motion in a second? I'm sorry.
So moved.
What is the motion?
The motion is to move, go ahead, Casey.
The motion is for the acceptance of superintendent's mid-year evaluation to move it to the cow.
All right.
And
Thank
I
you.
said so moved.
And I say second.
Perfect. It has been moved and properly seconded. As I call your name, please say yes or no to approve this motion. Vice President Wright?
Yes.
Secretary Ramsdell?
Yes.
Treasurer Green?
Yes.
Trustee McIntosh?
Yes.
Trustee Perry?
Yes.
Trustee Strozier, have you joined? And it's a yes for myself. The motion passes 6-0. Superintendent Stewart, thank you for the dedication over the last 6 months. Actually, much longer than that. Thank you for your dedication since you hired into Flint Community Schools. Thank you for all of the extra that you have done since the pandemic. Thank you for everything that you could possibly do. And as this is one of my final meetings as president of the board, I want to let you know that there could not have been a better person to hold my hand through this entire process this year than you. So deeply from the bottom of my heart, I say thank you for making the last 6 months much easier than the 6 months before that. So thank you for everything that you've done, and as well your team. I know obviously your team should get more credit, but this is tonight's all about you, right? So thank you so much for everything that you've done. Before I adjourn, do any board members have any comments? If you do, you got to say something because I can't see you. Seeing no further action, I declare the special board meeting adjourned. Have a good night.
Be safe, everybody.
Be
Yeah.
safe. Be safe.
Absolutely.